our corporates are doing well. I mean, in general, right? They're performing, and yet their stock prices are going down. So they're becoming much cheaper. We're telling investors buy because it's cheap, but they end up becoming cheaper because the prices still go down. And I think at the end of the day, it's not because of the corporate; it's because of the corruption, eh? Because they can make a decent yield on their investment, but if the peso depreciates naman, it goes to 58. And the reason it's depreciated, again, because of the outflows and because of the perception of the Philippines. So no matter what France, the SEC does, the PSE does, what us here in the room do, if the perception of the Philippines is that negative, and then we're small relative to the index, it's not worth investing or putting resources in. We're being left behind. So that's my frustration. Because loan growth is high. But look at what was reported yesterday. Oh, it's the lowest in the last 11 months. That's 11.2% loan growth. And then you're saying it's low. And that's relative to GDP growth. There's always a relative factor of GDP to loan growth. That's still around 5.5% to 6%. So why are we complaining? We should be rejoicing that if our loan growth is 11%, and yet the press is reporting it as negative. So why are we always putting ourselves down when in reality we're doing very well? And then because of that, even the foreign in itself, they believe in what we're saying, and then all these revolts, and then they're pulling their money out, and then the peso is weakening. So good returns, but the peso is weakening, so their net return is low. So that's what's happening. That's why the locals are the ones continuing to keep the market alive. The Conglos are the ones investing in the PPP projects or the unsolicited, because the effective return from the foreign is hard. But it's a good thing the renewable energy sector is vibrant, but the other sectors are having a challenge in raising capital, right? So it's a good thing I guess from the energy side, it's one of the best sectors to invest in. It's very well, I guess there are lots of rules. The bidding rules are there. It's very professionally run. But water is a big problem, right? It's still the wild, wild west. So those are things to be done. But I guess I'm just saying that's sort of...
So Ed, you're saying it's the negative sentiment, justified or not.
I think it's more sentiment because if you boil down to the individual companies, they're doing well.